Hey guys, Pat here. Um, it's just so hard to talk about this. It's so funny. Um, Justice League is having these really expensive reshoots. If you don't know, Zack Schneider stepped off the movie before they were going into these reshoots that Joss Whedon had written, and Schneider's daughter committed suicide, so he stepped down obviously to go deal with that. And Whedon's been directing the reshoots because he's doing Batgirl for DC. So the reshoots have been costing them a lot of money. They've been having a hard time scheduling stuff with the actors. Ezra Miller's filming the next Harry Potter film, the Fantastic Beasts sequel, and he can't really break between the two. And the guy who plays Cyborg, I think, is filming something. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he's filming something else. And even Jason Momoa, Khal Drogo, I think he's filming something else. So they're having trouble. But the funny thing is, Henry Cavill's filming the new Mission Impossible movie with Tom Cruise. And his character has a mustache in it. And Paramount won't let him remove the mustache for the Justice League movie. So right now, Henry Cavill's filming the movie as Superman with this mustache, this ridiculous mustache. And they're going to have to go in with CGI and digital stuff and spend money to remove the mustache. It's costing them a shitload of money. They're spending a lot of money to remove Henry Cavill's facial hair. Oh man, only in Hollywood. I love it. See, in my mind, if they brought that to me, I say keep the fucking mustache. Let's go with mustache Superman. I mean, fuck it. Right? Like it's a new era. It's Justice League. Superman's back from the dead, right? Like give him a mustache. I'd be all for that. I'm not even kidding. I would love to fuck if Henry Cavill walked on the screen and Alfred's like, he said you would come, and then it cuts to Superman and he's got this fucking giant mustache. God damn. I'd just go see that movie for that scene alone. You would get my money. I'd forgive Zack Schneider for so much. and WB if they just gave that mustache. Okay, so this is at Variety. This is the best search for this. Is where a lot of people are getting the report from. Warner Brothers and DC are spending big money to ensure that Justice League builds on the creative success of Wonder Woman. And if you noticed in the new trailer from Comic-Con, they were really pushing Wonder Woman. They made it look like it was Wonder Woman's movie almost, which isn't how it's filmed, but they were making it like, look, Wonder Woman's the lead. She's like the Iron Man of this group. The studio, which had no comment on the scheduling trouble, is spending approximately $25 million on extensive reshoots that have dragged on for roughly 2 months in London and Los Angeles, according to multiple insiders. Like Avengers, Justice League centers on a group of superheroes who band together. Let's move down to some actual stuff. It's standard for big Hollywood movies to schedule a few weeks of pickup work, but the cost and time allotted to the work on the Justice League is raising some eyebrows. Reshoots, or additional photography, to use the preferred studio nomenclature, traditionally cost between $6 million and $10 million, and rarely have to juggle so many competing schedules. They typically last a week or two. Oh, well, I guess this one, 2 months is actually a really long time then for reshoots. I thought some movies have had longer reshoots than this, like Rogue One and stuff. I thought, didn't that have extensive reshoots? I mean, this is happening more and more. This is becoming a common thing, extensive reshoots on these big movies. Though stars like Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot, who play Batman and Wonder Woman, aren't working on any other projects at the moment, enabling them to be called for any of the time to film, other cast members such as Ezra Miller and Henry Cavill have been scrambling to accommodate the additional photography. Miller is reprising his Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them role in the film sequel. Sources indicate that this is also a Warner Brothers property. Scheduling has been easier. The studio has gone out of its way to make him available, but this growing world in the world of Wizarding series has made it difficult for him to suit up as the Flash on the same days the co-stars are available. Cavill's issues that are even more thorny. Justice League's Man of Steel has expected to be able to finish shooting the 6th Mission Impossible film before needing to don Superman's spandex again. This has not been the case, however, as the new scenes that are being shot have required him to jump back and forth between each production because of this. A mustache he grew for his character in the Mission Impossible sequel will have to be digitally removed in post-production. Paramount, which is distributing the Mission Impossible sequel, would not allow Cavill to shave the facial hair while production was taking place. You are not shaving that goddamn mustache, Cavill. Well, can't I just, like, go into the makeup team and you guys give me a mustache? And then I can film the Superman thing and come back here and we can just do makeup? No, you motherfucker. Listen to me. This is Mission Impossible. We are serious about our facial hair. Alright? Tom wants the facial hair. We need Tom. Okay, we could get rid of you. You want this role. The Superman gig's not going to last forever, man. Nobody likes you. Oh, I thought people liked me. You know, dude, you didn't even have like 50 lines in the last movie. Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up, Cavill. Keep the mustache. I don't give a fuck what Joss Whedon wants. Well, he made the Avengers. The Avengers. Yeah. I mean, is that the conversation? Or are they just fucking with, like, did they all think it was a joke? Like, are they all sitting around at the Mission Pulse like, hey, let's have him not shave the mustache. That'll be fucking hilarious. I mean, I do that. I totally get it. Tony Gilroy, who stepped in for director Gareth Edwards to oversee reshoots for Rogue One, earned a screenwriting credit. Oh, yeah, they're talking about that. Sources say Justice League reshoots have been used to punch up the dialogue. Whedon, the director of The Avengers, is well respected for his ability to create memorably wry exchanges between his characters. The set pieces Snyder shot are said to be usable, but Whedon has been working on connective tissue that needed to link sequences. Justice League is spending the kind of time and money on reshoots that mid-budget films would have to shoot an entire movie. However, this is no longer an anomaly. Major studio movies have become so complicated and expensive, and are often key in parts in sprawling franchises, that companies will spend lavishly, even late in the production, to ensure the audiences come out in force. Rogue One and World War Z both had extensive reshoots and went on to be commercially and critically successful. Suicide Squad, another DC film, also did a lot of extra filming with mixed results. The movie was a box office hit, but critics savaged the picture going forward. Yeah, did you see the editing that film? Suicide Squad's legitimately the worst edited film I've ever seen in a major like studio release. Up there, Transformers 3, 4. I haven't seen the new one. The movie was a... Oh, wait, I already read that. It'll now factor weeks and millions of dollars of additional photography into the production budgets of its major comic book films, according to insiders. Other studios have made similar accommodations on their bigger budget films. The reports of reshoots have alarmed some fans of the DC franchise. The Justice League cast used its Hall H panel to downplay the extent of the additional photography. They're brief, if anything, said Ray Fisher, who plays Cyborg. Zack picked a great director to help clean up for us. Well, they're brief. It doesn't sound brief if they're spending $25 million and it's a couple months of shooting. It sounds like they want Joss Whedon to come in and write funny, quippy dialogue and give some character, because the movie's probably a bit messy like Zack Snyder's previous 2 DC films. I doubt Zack Snyder all of a sudden got his fucking shit together on this movie. It's just impossible. I've just given up on Zack Snyder. He's made too many messes in a row. Joss Whedon's fixing Zack Snyder's issues. They basically gave Joss Whedon money and said, hey, go fix this fucking movie. And he's probably trying his best to add heart and comedy and levity and a tone and a bit of transitions and pacing and all that stuff that the last 2 films Zack Snyder made, the last few films he made, including Sucker Punch, completely lack. So I think this is a good thing ultimately, but the Cavill mustache thing, what the fuck? It's hilarious. I can't believe it. It's amazing. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comments section. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Superstache.